Hello and welcome to another TCG Buzz deck profile. It's me this time, and I'm going to be showing you guys my Buddyfight Dragon Ein deck. Dragon Ein is a special flag that you can use in Buddyfight that lets you use cards from any archetype as long as they have dragon. So a card with just dragon, or a card with, say, black dragon or dragon knight, all of them can be used in one deck. So let's go over the deck. I have my flag, Dragon Ein. It's a really nice shiny card. It's from the first secret pack ever created from Neo Enforcer. Right after that, we have probably the most important card in the deck. 4 copies of Demonic Demise Dragon Dahaka. One is from the secret pack, and he recently got a reprint as a pre-order card, which is where these 3 come from. I'd like to get all 4 of them shiny, because you know what? I like shiny cards, but whatever. Next, we have 3 copies of the new version of Dahaka. 2 of them, right here, are triple rares. This one is a buddy rare. Can you tell the difference? No, me neither. There's very little difference between them, and normally I like to have my cards all buddy rared out if I can, but in this case I don't care because they're virtually identical. So I'm running that at 3 copies. I might drop it down to 2 in the future, but currently it's at 3. Next, I have 4 copies of Twin Demon Dragon Zahak. I have 3 from the recent reprint and 1 from the original original secret pack, and that's this one. You can slightly tell it's a bit darker, but who cares? Then I have 2 copies of Cursed Dragon Traverse. This card, you pay a gauge and you can bring a size 4 or a set spell from your drop zone back into your deck. He's really useful and he's new. I only have him at 2 copies. Most people run him at more than that, but I'm still experimenting with him to see just how useful he is. Next, I have a card that I wish I had more copies of in the deck. I have 1 copy of Dragonite Pizaro. He is one of the most useful cards in the deck. You can rest him when he's on the field to draw a card, which in this deck, draw power is everything. You live and die by your draw power because you actually start the game with only 4 cards in your hand. Next, I have the deck's buddy. I have another Dragonite, Dragon Knight, oh boy, Cagliostro. I'm sorry, people who speak Italian. I'm truly sorry. It's a 1/1/1, size 1, and when it enters the field, if your flag is Dragon Ein, you get to draw a card. Once again, draw power. Very important. And of course, since it's the buddy, it's at 4 copies. Then I have 2 copies of Legendary Messiah Tasuku. Yes, he's a dragon. No, I don't know why either. He's a really good card. When he enters the field, you gain a life and a gauge, which is always nice. But in exchange, at the end of the battle, he dies, which kind of sucks, but the extra gauge and a life are worth it. Then I have Boomarng Dragon, only running 1 copy of Boomarang because once it's in your hand, you only need the 1 copy, really. And plus, I don't want to draw too many Boomarang Dragons because I need the consistency for my other cards. So it's just a little extra bonus in case I draw it, because it's a nice 0 that attacks, and at the end of its battle, it gets to return to hand. That's always nice. Next is my favorite card in the entire deck. Definitely my favorite. Not necessarily the best, but it's up there. Demonic Demise Sword, Aqulta Gwaneff. 4 copies, 1 secret, very nice looking, and 3 of the reprint. This card. First of all, when you equip it, which you can equip it only by using the effect of one of your 2 Dahakas, the first one is when that one's destroyed. The second one is when it's called to the field. You can equip one of these. It's got massive stats, 6 critical. It also nullifies all of my opponent's link attack, non-link attacks, so they have to link attack in order for any of their attacks to go through. It's ridiculously good. Then here's the new Aqulta Gwaneff, which you can tell by the fact that I only have 1 copy in the deck. It's not as important. I might switch it to 3 copies of the old, 2 of the new, which is probably what I'm going to do, but I'm not really sure yet. This one's big benefit is it has double attack, and its attacks cannot be nullified. It's 2 crit, so you're pretty much guaranteed to be doing 4 damage with it, which is nice, but I like the other one more personally, though I would not argue with someone running more of this. Then we have the most interesting card in the deck, I'd say. This is Dragon Throne. Dragon Throne, when it's set, which is free, by the way, you are able to call monsters to your field up to size 4, which is important because both of your Aussie Dahakas are size 4s, which normally you can only call size 3. So it basically increases the size of your field by 1, and it also makes it so your set spells and items are indestructible. Very nice. I really enjoy that fact. Because people say, oh no, an Aussie Dahaka, and oh no, an Aqulta Gwaneff, get rid of them. Nope, you can't. Alright, next we have very important card, Divine Dragon Creation. 4 copies. It's pay 2 life, draw 2 cards once per turn. Very, very useful. This card did get reprinted recently as a rare, but I have the original double rare art. Why? I like shiny things. Then we have, oh boy, let's just do these ones together. 4 copies of Blue Dragon Shield, 4 copies of Green Dragon Shield. Some of the best spells in the entire game of Buddyfight, and you get to use them in this deck. Why wouldn't you? This one, you can nullify an attack and gain a gauge. This one, you can nullify an attack and gain a life. I would be truly shocked if someone played Dragon Ein without running these cards in your deck. Blue Dragon Shield used to be really, really hard to get, but now that it's gotten multiple reprints, it's not that bad. Next, we have another staple card in the deck, this one from Ancient World. We have Dragon Emperor Legend. Once per turn, play it, you get to draw a card, gain a life, and a gauge. It's a free +1. Why would you not run it? It's so, so good. I love this card. I kind of want to replace this with the original art, which I do have copies of, but I'm not sure yet. Just have to play it by ear. Then we have 2 copies of Dragon Deity Tyrant. This is one of the newest cards for the deck, and to be honest, I'm not really sure about it yet. I need to play some more games with it. You get to deal 1 damage to your opponent, then if your flag is Dragon Ein, spoiler alert, my flag is Dragon Ein, I get to pay a gauge and a life if I do destroy a monster on my opponent's field. I'm not really convinced yet with it, but time will tell. And then the last card I have in my deck is Dragobond. This card, ridiculously good. So basically, if you don't have something in your center, and one of your monsters would be destroyed, you can play this. The next time they'd be destroyed, they remain on the field, and you gain 2 life. It's really, really good, and it's especially good for keeping your Aussie Dahakas alive. So I run that at 2 copies. Well, that is it. That is my entire Buddyfight Dragon Ein deck. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, let me know. Say, hey, Jacob, you've got the coolest Dragon Ein deck of all time. If you think my Dragon Ein deck sucked, let me know. Let me know how I can improve it. I'm always looking for ways to improve my deck. Suggestions are good. If you guys enjoyed this video and you want to see us do more deck profiles, you should like this video, and you should subscribe to TCG Buzz if you haven't already. And until next time, guys, I'm going to go play more Buddyfight. I'll see you guys later. Bye.